Limbu, Hirakumari Bhujel, Nisha Tokar, Bimala center before the toss. Soumya. Can this be the opening that they're looking forward to? Malavika. He's got a knack for cross. Hence, passing accuracy can be a major factor. Nepal wins it. And now sets sail for an attack. That left wing looks pretty active. Rolls it along the way. Carried away just in the nick of time, but danger's not over yet. Nepal keeps on coming. Pratiksha, is it? Looking for options. Finds one on the far right. Good setup. Cross comes floating in. And Soumya doing an incredible job. We'll take a look there. There was a fine setup from the right. Pratiksha Chaudhary laying it off lights. It's looking beautiful. The picturesque Paljor Stadium. Formerly a hotbed of history. Now the epicenter of some crazy footballing action. But that's a fine ball. Chance! And drags it wide. Arrived. He should have done better. He was the captain once again. Anita to the gates of glory. That's a good push. Another fine run. India delivers the cross. I think she had lots of space and time as well. He could have just taken the ball and moved forward. Now from the... So she can come up with those vicious fingers. Delivers it towards the center. A tender header on the... To send it up. Rattle the top net. But once again, that header... It came from... It's coming from both the sides. It's kind of fallen flat on its face. Another forward. And Soumya quick to get out. Does well. Twist and turns. Oh, that's a phenomenal ball. India just gets it out in the nick of time. Another chance, another rolling. The cross floated in from the right for India. It was from a corner. Another fine ball headed away, repelled away to safety. And now comes the Nepal skipper. And that was cleanly won. Another long ranger comes up, blasting one straight into the stands. But again, kudos to Anita Basnet. Is a personal who can be shouldered with the onus of just hanging around, just lingering around in the opposition defense. This can be trouble. Lack of communication. Soumya and the defender Tosh kept her nerve, ensured the fact that she's not letting Soumya go for the ball. Another aerial delivery. Once again, trouble. The entire goalkeeping can be a challenge. But what an opportunity, what an opening once again. And it is none other than Anita Basnet creating all sorts of dilemma. At the first touch, loving every single moment. Anita sends it towards the far side. Soumya. Not the most powerful of free kicks. Advantage play. Switched all the way towards the right. Nicely brought down. Nepal looking menacing on this attack. Shot comes in. Soumya. And take a look. A lovely bit of movement altogether. Fine run from Meena Duba. And then came the shot at Santosh. Delivers the free kick. Oh my word. It was a screaming hit altogether. The move again. And this is a game that's oscillating from one end to the other. Another lovely cross. Danger keeps on looming. Shot on in the entertainment. Hirakumari Bhujel it was to hammer that shot. India fights back. And that's a decent position to have the ball from. These games, a bit more exposure, a bit more game time for the young girls, which will allow. That's a cheap concession. Can be trouble. India finds the opener. And who else than the predator, Soumya Gugulot. All she needs is one. Went past her marker. Beyond the reach of an advancing Usha Nath. The answer. Anita, screamer it could have been, but Soumya once again impenetrable. Right from range. Anita went for that foul, will keep on coming. Anita curls it at the far side. The ball stays out. Nepal tries their luck. And Soumya by Nisha Tokar. Looks like it's going to be the first yellow card of the game. And yes, Soumya down. A bit of option. Soumya takes it straight. And there. Options. But today she's all alone. A good ball to work. If you want to break that deadlock. Another cross comes floating in, and Soumya, for a moment it felt like that and Nisha Thakur coming up with that long ranger once again, trying to test. So go off the yellow card. Takes the free kick at the far side. Header comes in. Soumya quick towards the far side. Anita takes the corner. A bit of an awkward bounce, and Nepal finds the equalizer. Soumya failing to track back and palm it away. And Nepal just on cue. Moments from Anita with that in curler and a gentle header. I'll have to try and confirm who's the one who got the head to it. And it's none other. There were 3 Indian players, and the way Nepal controlled and eventually even launched a counter attack might be a moment of reckoning, but have come to the end of the first half and be back with the second half as well. We'll definitely get back to that, but Nepal right now on the prowl. India not with the best of clearances. Things are looking down. India, they come knocking on the doors. Is there a chance in the making? Can be an opener. The referee was a wonderful layoff, to be honest, from Shushmita Jadhav. And India still on the drive. What a lovely setup, an opportunity. The first touch needed to be better. That should have been powered. It should have been blasted into the net. We'll take a look once again. It was a lovely run from the right. Soumya Gogolot going all the way and laying it off. Slightly better. Does well on a back track and has conceded possession at a dangerous jump. It was a shot that came in from Sabita Rana Magar, who came in for the second half just from out. A form of play that Igor Stamash wanted to incorporate in the men's section. And now Crispin Chetri is trying to create that in the women's as well. A shot at the near post. The worst of deliveries. It just wobbled up. And that's a good sign. Well, that's a good long ball. Incredible setup. Can be trouble brewing for India. Of those telling blows. Anita sends it in. Brought down. Shot taken. Not the easiest of chances. Incredibly well done. The first missing out on hitting the bullseye. And now India. Soumya from the left looking for options. Will have to drag it back in. Oh, looks like she has, is it? No, she didn't. Initially. Yes, 3 changes being brought in. And India as well making a couple of... One back once again. Taunt forward. Soumya gets it just where she wants it. Can be trouble. Soumya pulls it from Bimala BK. Denying Soumya a free shy at goal. But India now has a set piece. But that's a lovely ball. A bit of momentum going in. Cross floated in. Headed away. Possession stays alive. A little bit of a back pass. Wonderfully done. Terrific stuff. That's quality. Took 4 defenders on a run. The gates down. But Priyadarshini, that was glorious. 1, 2. The sheer class altogether. Corner floated at the far post. A bit of a miscued palming. With no one from India to try and head it towards that far side. Another cross. And this time Nepal just in the nick of time. Another cross. 1-1. It's still an excellent game of football. Corner taken at the far side. Falls back for Nepal. Does well to control that. Recycle it. And now just from the right side. Might be opening. Cross delivered. Got the full value of the ticket that they have brought. Another header, but Nepal wins it back in the box. Still trying to lay it off. Another shot. Corner once again. Floated in. Headed away by the Indian defense. Loud and clear. Nepal delivers another cross. Soumya spills it. Doesn't cross the line. Sprint and nothing else. She went down, shielding the ball with her body. Cross at the far side. It's an opportunity for Nepal. Will they lay it off on the right? They do. Cross comes in at the far side. A heading. But then a header actually. And Anjana, she was a part of the Nepal side. It's going to be Renuka with the delivery. Is there a late moment of reckoning in this fixture? Soumya goes it all the way. Anjana almost built it. Brings the curtains down on this game. Does well, lining one up. Good turn. Takes the shot. Soumya Keno are all these saves. A flurry of saves as Meera Tamang blows the final whistle. This Soumya, who's had a great game of football today. Right then, Sabita it is. And Sabita finds the net on her face. Absolutely. It's all about Nepal. It's going to be Anjana in the game's truest sense. Priyadarshini takes it all wrong. And Anjana gets the first save of the shootout. Not took a bit of an awkward elevation as well. And I think if you, because that is because you channel it. Nepal has got a goal as well. And Nepal made no mistake. Now missed out 2-on-2. This time Santosh stepping. She'll have a golden chance to put this game to bed once and for all. Obviously India will have their shot coming in. Anita smashes it out. She's dragged it wide. Hoping to get at least a goal back. Not the best of penalties. Anjana denies again. And India misses out 3-on-3. Not a single conversion on that. So Soumya has got to save this. There it is. Nisha takes one. And it's marked. And once again composure. And gets the ball in the back of the net. Nepal conquers the exhibition match. India has to concede after a phenomenal battle of 90 minutes. It came through a tiebreaker. India couldn't really conjure the kind of precision that was needed in the shootout, prevailing out there for Nisha Thokar. And she was cool and calm, sending it way past Soumya after proving what she is capable of. Unfortunately, she fell short in the shootout. But the fans, they thoroughly enjoyed themselves. What a game this has been.